Hey guys, Danny Thompson, the drum tuning guru here, and today we're going to review and do a comparison of the Kickport. Now, if you haven't seen the Kickport, what this does is it goes in the sound hole on your kick drum, and if you go to the Kickport website, you can see some really cool frequency spectrum analysis. There's some charts and some video of that as well that will kind of show you what installing this does to the frequency response of your kick drum. And we won't go too much into the science, technical stuff here, but if you look at that chart, it kind of rolls off and smooths off the high end of your bass drum, as well as producing a punchier low end out of the kick drum. So in essence, it's supposed to basically greatly improve your kick drum sound just by putting this in the sound hole. So let's go. I got a little setup going at my rehearsal room, and let's check it out and see what you guys think. All right, guys, I'm going to give you a quick little rundown here of how I got this set up for the demo here. This is an Audix D6 microphone, and this is an easy mic for most people to get their hands on. It's pretty inexpensive. We use it all the time. I've used it in the studio, use it at big festivals. It sounds really good. So this is generally how I like to mic it. It's about 2 to 3 inches off the head, and it is off axis of where most of the airflow. So usually kind of feel out where the airflow is coming from and then go off axis a little bit from that. So that's the Audix D6. All right, and then what we have here, this is a blue mic, a condenser, like a large diaphragm condenser mic, and it's set up about 3 feet high, about 4 feet back from the kit. That'll kind of capture an overall, a bit of room sound, but also mainly focused on the kick drum. All right, so I think it's pretty clear listening to what I was able to do in the rehearsal room there that the Kickport does work, and I'm actually pretty impressed with it. So a couple things. When I first installed it, and I've heard other people mention this as well, from my standpoint, from the drummer perspective, I couldn't hear a huge difference. And I think what you'll notice listening to the comparison we did there is really the up-close microphone, the close proximity Audix D6 is really where I noticed the big difference. And it did really smooth out the sound and put the punch right where it needed to be to sound good. So again, there's no EQ or any on the recording I did there. That's just the straight mic and that room sound. So I didn't hear the enhancement as much with just the room microphone, but that up-close mic really made a big difference. Now, one thing to mention is I installed this right into the kick drum head that I already had on the bass drum, and that front head on my kick drum did have a little bit of a muffling ring attached on the inside. And if you go to the Kickport website or read the user's guide, it tells you that it will actually get a more pronounced response and a more noticeable impact from the product if you use a bass drum head on the front, a resonant front head that doesn't have anything like that, so less muffling on there. So I might have gotten even a greater response out of it if I went ahead and did that. So for me though, hearing the difference that it made with that mic'd sound, which is what's going to be most important to me, more so than how it sounds to me. My kick drum already sounds really good, so I'm used to it sounding a certain way when I play on it. So I'm not really concerned whether or not I can hear the difference so much on this thing, but if that mic'd sound is marginally better and markedly better, which I think it is, then I'm all for using this product to just get every little extra bit of advantage that I can get in getting a better bass drum sound. So overall, I think this thing is really cool. I would definitely recommend a Kickport. So I'll put at the end of the video here all the website information for Kickport, and make sure you go over to thedrumtuningguru.com and get on the mailing list there, and check out all the podcasts and everything we do, all dedicated to trying to make your drums sound amazing. All right, thanks a lot for watching. Have a good one.